So can you tell me briefly, like, what are the main topics of interest that you have in terms of technology? Like, did you get started with SQL Server?
Oh, the main topics of technical interest, there's so many.
There's so many, exactly. When I was looking through your stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, okay, well, I'm going to ask you so you can tell me what you like.
So I started way back in early 2000s. No, even earlier when I was at some form of education where I started with Microsoft Access, which I didn't understand at all. And to be honest, I
Mhm.
still don't really understand it. Then I ran into Oracle 9 something, where I just got a black screen and a red blinking cursor, and it was like, do your stuff. And I thought, what am I supposed to do here? So, but that's what triggered my interest in everything with databases and data. So from there on, I changed jobs and ran into SQL Server, and that's when really things really started flying. Um, where installing SQL Server is the easiest thing you can do. It's just like next, finish, and it's done, and it's all working magically. And I had opinions, especially because the installation is around 3 to 4 gigabytes on your disk, and I thought, why is this big installation just next, finish? There should be some kind of configuration possible. So I started digging into it, reading a lot of blog posts, and trying stuff out to find out what can go wrong. It turns out things can go really wrong. One of the things I learned is when you tell SQL Server you got a maximum of 20 megabytes of memory, it doesn't really start anymore,
Right.
to the point that it's a completely broken installation and you need to figure out how to get it working again. But again, there are blog posts online that will help you do that. And that kind of was an inspiration as well to start writing blog posts.
Hmm.
For those people who are stuck somewhere, you found a solution. And when you write a blog post, somebody else will read it and be unstuck because they can read, this is the solution, or this is how I can get one step further to either a different error message or even to something that works again.